Hello, it's Liz here from Witchy Business, and I'm just gonna give it a go to see if I can get Carmen here online live with me, because Carmen's been sharing little videos and trying to get me online, and it hasn't worked. Maybe it's these sparkles. Carmen, are you out there? Now, I'm on my iPad, so I may be overcomplicating things today. Normally, I stand my little iPhone up on my box here, on a chair, and it's dead easy just to bring somebody in. But I don't know if because I'm on my iPad, I don't know if I can just bring you in. Aha, live viewers. Bring Carmen on camera. There we go, bring Carmen on camera, add in. Here online, live with me, because Carmen's been... Let's see what happens. Is this going to work? Yay!
Oh, hiya!
Oh, hi! Oh, look, now you're on the side.
Oh my
I
goodness!
was laughing that hard, then my yoni egg nearly popped out.
That's so funny. Hang on, Liz. Oh, right. I'm gonna have to hold you up today. Can you see me all right?
Yeah, and do you know, on my iPad, I don't know what it looks like on our actual page, but we're split screen half and half now.
Yeah.
Are you getting that as well?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, I like that. This is good.
So third time lucky today. Trying to get this to work, but we're here. We are here,
and this is it. And this is what Witchy Business is all about, isn't it? We just go with the flow, whatever comes up. I feel it's really symbolic that this is like third time. And you'd put on your original video that we're launching our support circle today. So it feels like there's some kind of icky stickiness in the energy of us connecting. I don't mean icky sticky in a bad way, but there's something symbolically happening.
Yeah.
Connected with us launching our support circle, and there've been technical stuff going off.
I
mean, and I chose to use my iPad for this, and I've never done it before, so I was just adding to the technical issue mix.
Very interesting. Yeah, it literally cut out every time I tried to add you. It would just screen would go. So I wonder what that is. I wonder what all that is about.
Yeah. And maybe do you do yours on an iPhone or iPad?
Phone.
So if you've got an iPad, maybe is that if we're both connected on iPad, we'd both be on the same device. It could be something to do with that.
Maybe. Anyway.
Anyway, it's all good, isn't it? I literally was still doing a video over in my private Shine School group a minute before we were supposed to go live as well. So it did feel like the energy was a bit like, do you know what I mean?
But this is real, isn't it? This is what it's all about. It's about being real in business, being our perfectly imperfect selves, isn't it, Liz?
I've got something in my eye now as well. Being real, right? And so really, I spend all day, every day covered in sparkles. This is really me. My nails really are that sparkly. I'm being naughty witch again. So how are you?
I'm good this morning. Yeah, I'm excited to do our live coaching clarity session this afternoon. So yeah, I've just been preparing a little bit for that. I've actually done my own, I'll give you a sneak peek, my own clarity of business. Look at that, all the colours.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So yeah, I've been quite excited to share that. And yeah, I was thinking a lot's happened since we had our coven last Monday.
Yeah.
And before the video cut out, I was just sharing a little bit about some of the stuff that had come up from last week about, like, you know, it was a fresh new beginning. And obviously this time of year, we're going into, you know, we're heading into spring. So it's a really good start to, you know, a good time to plant new seeds and start new plans, because the energy is going to be building now. You know, I know today in Sheffield it's a bit snowy and a bit kind of cold, and still feels a little bit like, oh, I just want to hibernate indoors. But there's definitely a shift. There's a shift in, you know, in how the energies flowing and stuff that wants to come out and come through, and lots of new ideas come in. And for me, I like to write a lot of them down, get them all on paper, and start to explore them and let them kind of flow and evolve out naturally. And obviously from having the coven last week, really helped me as well get a bit of clarity on, okay, what's the next thing, the next steps that I should focus on, and what to take forward in my business and with some of my clients as well. So that's been exciting. Yeah, lots been going on. So what about you, Liz? What's been happening for you?
Well, it does. It feels like ages ago. Funnily enough, not the same t-shirt, but I am wearing my spiritual advisor t-shirt, the other one.
I was going to put mine on today as well.
Oh yeah, how funny. Look, I'll give you boob shot, spiritual advisor. No, this is the original one that my chap made me. Oh, I'm just drumming with my elbow there. Yeah, so much has been flowing since the coven. It feels like ages ago. Same here today, that really icy cold feeling, but the birds seem to be singing louder.
Yeah.
The nights are getting lighter. Spring is springing. I've been talking about the same thing today with my clients. Planting seeds. That was one of the things I suggested in a session I did this morning. It was getting this lovely shamanic sort of visualization going on about all that dirt and manure, and the tractor's been going up and down past my cottage with all the shit in it. They're building shit mountain up in the fields, to be doing all the muck spreading, ready for spring, ready to get the ground, mulched and all these seeds planted.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel the same. And talking t-shirts, why I mentioned the t-shirt thing is, I've been given these glimpses before, but so clearly. And I know that my chap's going to be doing some t-shirts for you as well, for your business, Carmen. And I've got to give him your email address because he's going to sort it with you. There's some queries. But anyway, I opened an Etsy shop on Wednesday. There's only 6 designs on there. Created a Facebook page and Instagram, put a few bits out there, left it, and sold our first t-shirt the weekend. And I was like, I feel like the universe has given me that example to share here on Witchy Business, because we had the whole t-shirt discussion after the coven last week, to show how easy it is actually to start a business.
Yes.
I was like, oh, high five, cheers, that's good, that works. Obviously, there's more to do. But for me, if something works once in business, be it a sale or somebody signs up for something, or you have a coaching client or whatever it be, if it happens once, then it can happen again and again and again and again. It's the universe saying yes. What do you feel?
I agree because it's almost like that's the first, we're thinking about seeds, like that's the first little bit of growth, isn't it? That's the first kind of shoot showing up to show, yes, there's something here, there's something worthwhile to be explored. And no matter whether that that thing becomes something bigger, or whether that leads on to a new inspiration or a new idea, it's following through with it, isn't it? It's allowing yourself, you followed an inspiration there, you had an idea, and you took it from being a concept, being the seed, and started that growth. You nurtured it, you created a space for it to be offered out, and then there you go, you got the first sale, the first recipient of that energy. And how did that feel? I was
just going to say, and it felt really exciting, because this is something that's joint between me and my chap. I don't know if I've mentioned it on Witchy Business, but my chap, we mentioned it last week, he makes t-shirts. So that's like a joint venture, and it's something new, and it ties in beautifully with the workshop that you're going to be sharing today, Cam. And I'm going to take part live in it with you. I'll just check time actually, because we said we've got another 5 minutes.
Okay.
We're going to be going live in the support circle for the workshop, aren't we, over there? But it feels perfect because we're talking about seeds, so the acorn seed for the big tree.
Yeah.
But what this business venture, with the t-shirts joint with me and my chap, and obviously him with others, helping others do this, just feels like another branch. And like you said, it was like, oh, there's a bud there. Oh, there's a leaf coming out there. That's amazing. But yeah, I've been busy on with all kinds of other stuff as well. So it feels magical, and it felt accomplished, and also to me it was like, so this is how easy it can be. So many of us, and I know I've been there in the past, it's like, oh, I can't afford, I ain't got enough money. Today I started my 5 days of magical money shine course that I'm doing, and it's like, we have the world at our fingertips. Years and years ago, I remember being in corporate and everybody wanted the bonus for Christmas, and I remember saying to the managing director, well, I'm going to sell all my designer gear on eBay all my diesel stuff that I don't wear anymore, and I'll make my own bonus. And that was years and years ago.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
made £1,000 and made my own Christmas bonus. So it feels like that. It's like in that process of creation, we're opening ourselves up, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Amazing.
Growing. Can I just slip a little bit mine, because this feels really important to share before we move over, and then you can, because this is your workshop, the clarity. I'm not going to take the what's the word, the benefits for that amazing name for your workshop. I love it. Clarity. Yeah, I've been triggered. You won't have seen it because it's over in Shine School, but I was making a video before I came here saying I've been triggered because I have reduced all my prices across the board for my coaching, my courses. This morning for my 5 days of Magical Money Shine, I've even posted a PayPal me link saying to the ladies in my private group, my free group, just PayPal me whatever you can afford, what feels good to you. And that in a sense triggered me, but it opened, my heart opened. Do you know what I mean? It opened me up to the flow of co-creation. But it's not what everybody's saying out there in business, is it?
No.
Value yourself, raise your prices. So I just wanted to put that out there to see if you had anything to say on it, Carmen.
Joe, that's really interesting actually, because one of the things I was actually doing the clarity exercise for Witchy Business for this particular branch of our businesses, and one of the outcomes of that was realizing, was kind of like coming up with an overall, like thinking about the themes and thinking about the things that have come up and the reasons why we created it, and why we were doing what we were doing, and what we wanted the outcomes to be for the people who come in and join us. And one of the things was that it's that alternative business growth community. It's that sense of, this is a different way of doing things. This is a more expansive, when we think about growth, it's like we're growing from the inside out rather than looking at everything out there. And I know between us, me and you have done lots of like businessy courses or personal development courses and all this kind of stuff, and what we've realized is that actually everything's already inside of us. It just needs a bit of space to be allowed out there and allowed to come through and flow naturally, rather than trying to fit it into a box. It's growing from the outside, the inside out, rather than the other way round. And that really resonated with the idea of this, where this space is and where this space is heading, feels very expansive, and sometimes it is going against the grain. It is doing these things, and it can bring up those triggers, because there's still a lot of stuff out there that's kind of telling there's a right way to do it.
And that we should, we should be increasing our prices year on year. There's all these, and I said this on another video here in Witchy Business, so I'm not going to go on to a rant about it, but I'm doing the inverted commas because I don't want to get into trouble here. But there's all these super coaches, and I had a query last week because there's all this hype about different schools and classes and boot camps and all of that, and we can get caught up in this swirl of energy. And actually, we're like, that's not my truth.
No.
Somebody can advise me and say, well, you should charge X amount. There's the whole money story where if we don't invest enough, then how are we going to follow it through? There's that uncomfortable investment, and that might be something I play with in the future. But for me now, I just love for women to be like, that's affordable, and I'm going for that now. And actually, it's also what resonated with me, because we had a discussion last week on this, didn't we? It's like, what am I spending? Where am I at in my life now? I've invested, gosh, if I go back to when I left corporate 9 years ago, I invested tens of thousands in my development, but got into debt. But that all led me to where I am now. But my vibe's much more simple now. So obviously I want my business to reflect that. Like my t-shirts, you're doing your version of some, and you may sell yours for £30 or £40 the t-shirt because they're worth that and they look amazing. I sell mine for £15 because I like that. I like the thought of loads. It just been like, that's easy. There's no heaviness surrounding that. That feels good. Yeah, for the now. She said.
Do you know what, this is really good actually. This is really good for for the next little part in our workshop. So I think we should head over there now. I want to obviously give everyone here, if you are wanting to join us for our free 7-day trial in the support circle, we are going live in about, should we give it about 5 minutes, Liz?
Yeah, I don't think we've got anybody else here with us live, but I won't mind going and getting a tea top up, and I know too much information, but a quick piddle as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was laughing when you said about the free 7-day trial. I know you get this with my vibe as well, but this is the kind of thing that we're doing, everybody. So everybody who's watching this video, me and Carmen set up our support circle. We've set it up at an everyday affordable price, haven't we, Hon?
Yeah.
And that's what I feel my pricing represents now, is everyday affordable.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh, she's
no. The light just came on there. There we go.
So this is the your light just came on then. The universe is lighting this up and saying this is the right way, ladies. But what we've done is, it's only £22 a month, isn't it, Carmen?
Yeah.
Which is like just over £5 a week. It's like, you know, a bottle of cheap wine really a week, and we're better than a bottle of cheap wine, aren't we, hon? But we've set it up so that you can come and have a 7-day free trial. So we're going to go do this workshop now, or in about 5 minutes. Yeah. But wherever you are watching this video, we'll put a link in the description for this video to the group, direct to the group. So you can just click join group, and you'll be in there with us for 7 days, and you'll get to enjoy Carmen's amazing workshop. I wanted to say that because it'd be such a shame. There's only a couple of us in there at the moment. I know this is going to be really powerful, Carmen, because I know how magical you are, and I would love for loads and loads of witchy business men and women and whoever to see your workshop today.
Yeah, come and do it. Yeah, because everything's going to be in there. It's all going to be in the group, so you can take part. You can do it at your own time as well. And I've got a couple of little sheets which I'll be uploading. So if you want to kind of download those and doodle on them, then you can do as well.
That's fab, and I like this dynamic. I've suddenly turned into Liz the saleswoman. Do you like it? Because I'm like, I'm not talking about me. Next Monday, I'll be doing my spick and span witchy workshop, so you can sell me next Monday.
That's it. That's it.
I know how powerful your stuff is, Carmen. I'm going to come and do this with you. You know, in the next 5 minutes, we'll be over there if I stop talking. But it'll be recorded as well, so people can come and do it anytime, and it's always going to be in the group. So come and join us, lovely people. I'll add a link to the description for this video. And did you want to say anything else today here on the public page, lovely?
I just want to say, as always, thank you so much for joining us and being here with us on this journey, because it's so exciting, isn't it, Liz? Like, you know, to think not even, was it like just over a month ago? This was just a seed. This was just an idea me and Liz had, and now we're doing, you know, with some of those blossoms are starting to happen. And yeah, I'm really excited to share this workshop. It's been something that's come through the process of creating Witchy Business. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. And I wanted to say thank you to all of you for joining us each week and being here with us.
Fab. Oh, I'm so excited that I'm taking part in it, because we can learn off each other now as well. It's
of course.
Isn't it? But
of course, yeah.
That goes for me too. Thank you, everybody, for being here, for watching our bloopers and outtakes today with Carmen trying to get me on the screen. And I love this. I love that we're like equal instead of one of us doing the corner. It's it's good. We're learning. Thank you, everybody, for being here, and we look forward to seeing you over in our Witches in Business online support circle. The link's in the description for this video, and we'll see you over there, lovely ones.
See you soon.
See ya.